Hello all, how are you? How's it going? This is Jen from Jen Demonic, and today we're going to talk again because there's a video about this. You should kind of like look through my videos, but we're going to talk again about how to do your own breakup spell because we do have an update on this one since the last video that I believe was made in January of 2019. We have found some ways to improve this spell, which might benefit you, because if you look at my past video on this, you will notice that there were some catches to this candle, and over time, since we've had so many clients, we've kind of figured out a way for reaching the desired result, which is actually breaking up someone without the side effects of pregnancy and other stuff that I talk about in the other video. I will also post the link to the other video down here so that you will watch both the previous video and this one, so you will have a better grasp of what we're talking about. Before we start getting into this, there are some questions from clients that I'd like to respond that I think will benefit all of you, not just my clients, but all YouTubers, because some of the things that you do on your own also have some effects that you want to sort of mitigate. And so it is a good thing to go through the questions of clients sometimes so that you kind of know what to do, even if you're doing this on your own. So one client says, because some of our spells, if you order spells from us, some of our spells, due to their demonic nature, can cause you a little anxiety, sleeplessness, thinking about the target, what to do. And some of our clients feel that they need to contact their target. And so the question is, if I ever feel extreme anxiety or depression, will sending my target an email or a message or a text have a bad effect on the spell or any spell that you're doing or that we're casting? The answer to that is no. The spells that we do not contradict each other. They do not backfire. They do not bring bad vibes, but they do cause anxiety, and sometimes you do feel this impulse to contact your target. And I am no one to tell you do not contact your target. The rule of thumb is, if you're purchasing from us and I am your ecstasy spell or a diffuser or anything from the diffuser line, you will be feeling very compelled to contact your client and contact your target, and you may at that point and see how it goes. The rule of thumb, though, for all the other products is no. Unless you're ordering, or unless you're doing something that has to do with ecstasy. So unless you're ordering an I am your ecstasy spell, unless you're ordering a diffuser, I would not contact your target even when you have anxiety. Okay? So that's the rule of thumb. There are a lot of good spells. Second question. There are a lot of good spells on your site. Will a certain spell from your site contradict or complement the other spells? You are free to order any spell, there is really no interaction. I don't know where a lot of you get these ideas. They do not conflict, they do not interact, especially if, for example, in our site we have some spells that are hoodoo and some that are demonic. There's really no they're even cast by different people because we're coven. So you can order as much as you want, or you can do at home as much as you want. There is no interaction between, unless you're doing voodoo, but we are hardly offering voodoo, so that's a no. So that basically responds to the questions. If you're feeling anxious, try to find something to remain calm, because when we cast for you, and sometimes even when you cast on your own, you are going to feel this energy of wanting to see the target. It's normal. I should probably do a video on how to calm you down when that happens, because it will happen. But the rule of thumb is, unless you are doing an I am your ecstasy spell or a defreezer spell, do not contact your target while you're feeling anxious. So having said that, let's get into this breakup candle. I want to again start by saying where you can find this and what candle you should buy. And this is also mentioned in the other video, remember? So it should be, again, a brown candle, not black, not red, no other color, but brown. I prefer brown. I've seen many others buying a snake candle. We have a snake breakup. The snake candle, if you don't know how to use it, don't use it. So that's my recommendation. So stick to what you can do and stick to what you know, because I'm assuming a lot of you are not really doing this professionally, right? So leave the snake candles to us, to Aaron particularly. Not even some of us will handle the snake candles. That's how experienced you need to be. So since they are offered on the market, I think Amazon offered them, stay away from that. Just buy the breakup separation, this one, breakup candle. It's usually like, oh, I don't know what it goes around for these days, probably like $7, $8 on Amazon or anywhere else. You know, we're not affiliated with anyone. You can try Indio products, you can try Lazaro brand, you can try Amazon, eBay, wherever they have it. Keep in mind that the shipping these days with these COVID times is going to be longer, so this needs to be done in waning moon. So the day after full moon until the day before new moon. So that's the time where you're burning this. So make sure you get the timing right. You get a moon calendar. I recommend Moon Giant. I think I talked about it in my previous video. So please make sure to do this right, because on full moon it is not the right time to burn this one. So again, brown candle, breakup, separation with two people going away from each other, and it needs to be brown and it needs to be burned on waning moon. Let's review here. If you are a woman wanting to separate a man from another woman, let's say the name of the man is John, scratch here. Do not write with a pen or pencil or a pen marker. It needs to be scratched like you're scratching a lottery ticket. So right here, John. In the previous video, I said put the date of birth. We have found out along this year, that it's better to just put the name, no date of birth. It creates a different energy vibe, so we don't want it there. Let's keep it simple. For our clients, just write your lover's name here. I don't know, John, Kyle, Michael, whatever the name is. And the name of the woman that is associated with Michael, John, Adam, whatever. Let's say that her name is Jane. So you scratch here Jane. No date of birth, no nothing, just name of him, name of her. If you are a guy wanting to separate her, your lover is a she, from another person, so Jane goes on top and Michael, John, Adam goes at the bottom. Now, if you are a woman wanting to separate a woman from another woman, the woman that you love, the name of the one that you love goes on top, and the name that you want out goes at the bottom. You hear what I'm saying? You get the game? So if you are a guy wanting to separate your guy from another guy, the name of the guy that you love should be on the top, and the name of the guy that you want out should be at the bottom. You get the game? So no date of birth or anything. Scratch it like a lottery ticket and get it going. So now, in the previous video, I mentioned Love Breaker and I mentioned Breakup Oil. Along this year, we have found out that actually this is what works best. Our usual, beautiful, wonderful black art oil that you can find everywhere. You can order it everywhere. 3 drops here, and then you light the candle, and that's all you need to do. Black art gets rid of all the other side effects, such as pregnancy with another person. Black heart gets things miserable between these two, and it gets things in a way that the couple cannot repair them. This candle usually takes about a couple of months to show some effects. If you do not see effects in a couple of months, or you don't hear anything about it, I would suggest you burn another one. So never burn just one. Again, we're going back to, I hear a lot of clients that says, well, how long does this spell last? People, you need to repeat your work. This is not something that you do once and then, oh, it's just done. We're not Harry Potters here. You need to be consistent with your work if you want the fruits of your work to show, right? So burn one, wait a couple of months, see what's around. Are they still together? Burn another one on Waning Moon. Wait another couple of months. Are they still together? Oh no, we're going to do another one. At the third one, if you don't see the results, then somebody here is working. You know, because you're not the only one that goes on YouTube. We've got a lot of people, so I'm assuming some of them might conflicting each other. So if by the third one of this, they're still together, then you really need to go to a caster. But I honestly have to tell you that after one, usually, if burned correctly, after one, you should be seeing something. And after 2, you should be seeing on Facebook, single, or it's complicated, or whatever the status is these days. I abandoned any social media for my own peace of mind, but I can tell you that clients usually get signs, and they get a real response to their query when they burn this. So this is something that you can do on your own. We do have powerful things here at our coven. We have a petition to Malfas these days, which is pretty powerful. You can order that if you like, along with some work that you do on your own. But if you want to do just this is going to be powerful. Just do the updated version of this. I'm going to post this today, and next time we're going to talk about Zephyr. Thank you for being here with me. This is Jenny with Jenny Demonic, and please be safe. Take care of yourself and each other.